Wonderful. My name is Andrea Sampson. I work for Danico. I am their educator and hair expert. So this product, the Babyliss Pro, is who makes the actual unit, and it's called the Mirror Curl. It's okay, my other model will show up in a moment. So it actually has, so there's a winding chamber inside of the unit. And in this winding chamber, there's a brushless motor that turns the mechanism so that every time I put it here, sorry? And this is steam. So the actual unit itself, the winding chamber here, that is what's heated. And it's a combination of titanium and ceramic plates. The titanium is what helps to maintain the heat. The ceramic is what gives off negative ions and helps to seal that cuticle and helps to set the curl. So there's an actual floppy disk inside here that will tell the winding chamber to move forward. If I've taken so much hair and it doesn't want to work, it automatically stops the winding chamber and pushes the hair out. So I don't ever have to worry about it tangling or taking too much hair or pulling or any of that stuff. It has different settings. So if I so choose to have it at 8, 10, or 12 seconds. 8 is going to give me that Kim Kardashian very sexy wave. 12 is going to give you that bridal wave. And 10 is going to give you somewhere in the middle. I also have the option of going left or right so that I can then create the Farrah Fawcett look, or I can create that very natural kind of curl. Then I also have the heat setting. It goes up to 450 degrees, or 395, or 365. So those are the different settings that you have. So that you can have it for finer hair or for So the Mirror Curl is the professional, and the Curl Secret is the retail version for Conair.
So what's the difference between
the main difference between the two is the motor, the actual motor itself. So this, or the heater, it has, the professional version has 3 heaters versus the retail version has 2. So it's going to be a hotter, and it also is a bigger unit. But in terms of the actual winding chamber, if you take a look, the professional or the retail unit actually really takes the consumer into consideration, where they've recessed the actual heater and they've actually put a protector over the heater itself to reduce the amount of heat that will come into contact with the consumer when they're using it on their own, versus the retail unit where a professional will be using it on a regular basis. The winding chamber itself is titanium, which it retains the heat a lot longer, it stays hotter, and it's just a more powerful winding chamber, in terms where the retail is ceramic and tourmaline. Both are going to give you an amazing end result. It's just 2 different consumers or 2 different markets that you're going for.
And the professional one also takes into account how much more it's going to be used, and if you use it once a day versus 15 times a day.